Who exactly makes the most reliable new vehicles today? Well, we have the rankings based on consumer feedback from those who have actually driven these vehicles. Lexus, Toyota, and surprisingly Mini are the top three most reliable brands in this year's survey, with Acura and Honda following fourth and fifth. Here's how all the brands stack up from 1 down to 30. Now, we're going to start off with the least reliable brands and then break it down by the vehicles within that brand umbrella. So take a look at this chart here. Let's begin with Chrysler at the bottom of the barrel at number 30 with a average reliability rating of 18. Which models are under this one? Pacifica and the Pacifica Hybrid, both not too great. 14 terribly for the Pacifica Hybrid, and then 43 for the Pacifica. Mercedes is next. This is surprising, right? But look at those numbers. Only an average reliability rating of 37 for the GLE, 24 and 23 for the LA and LB, then EQS at 20, and the C-Class at 19. Rivian, one of the newer models here, didn't get a lot of numbers. The RS1 and R1T, both in the low 20s. Then Volkswagen, still reeling from Dieselgate, I'm sure. But the Tiguan, top of the list of all the Volkswagens, but with a number of only 34. Then you see as it follows 32 with the Atlas GTI ID4, Atlas Cross Sport, Jetta, and Taos, all there under 30, and the Taos at 18. And then Jeep. Probably no one's surprised to see Jeep on here at the bottom, but there's their numbers. The best possible Jeep you can go with based on reliability is the Compass at 45, Gladiator at 40, surprisingly. Renegade, Wrangler. Now this is reliability, not necessarily how great they are off-road, for example, because Jeep would probably be at the top of the list no matter what. Cherokee and Cherokee L, 26 and 23. Now if we scroll back up to the top here, we'll look at the top 5. Lexus, average reliability rating of 79, and here are the vehicles. If you want one of these, probably the best bet, they say here, is the UX, followed by ES, the Hybrid, NX Hybrid, RX, and so on. Toyota, always a smart bet. So many different models here. 4Runner, I'm happy to see that one there. Camry Hybrid, both tied at 87. Then you have the Corolla Hatchback at 79, Corolla Non-Hatchback 77, and the list goes on here. Still some pretty good numbers. And then you drop below 70 with the Highlander, surprisingly. And then the RAV4 Hybrid got a 66. Tundra, 30. Now that does surprise me. Now here's the Mini. Who's buying Minis? Apparently some people are, but you don't really have much to work with. You got the Cooper and the Cooper Countryman, but numbers are strong overall, 63 and 70. Here you go, Acura and then Honda. RDX is the best bet at 80, TLX 70, 51, MDX, and Integra. And then Honda rounds out the top 5. HRV edging out the CRV, surprisingly there. Acura Accord Hybrid, 66. I'm surprised that number is so low. And then you have the rest of them down here. So if you were to search for a Honda, which one would you choose? Personally, I'd probably go with Pilot. I'd probably go with the Pilot and then CRV. That's my personal choice. Other numbers here, if you're looking at the Subaru, which is always a good number, a good vehicle to look at. Look at the Crosstrek, 99, a near perfect score for the Crosstrek. Forester, 82, WRX, Legacy and Solterra and Ascent, very, very low numbers, surprisingly there. Let's go look at a couple more. They actually got numbers on Tesla. The 3, which I used to have, 47, Y, and I have the X now, 27 for reliability. Terrible. Let's find out Ford. How's Ford doing at number 22 out of 30? Maverick has the best numbers there at 71. Edge, the Maverick Hybrid, Mustang Mach-E, yikes, 45, and everything else is just crap. 43 for the Escape plug-in, Expedition, Escape Hybrid. Where's the, oh, there it is, 35 for the F-150. If you want to see this complete report, I'll put a link below. It's from Consumer Reports. They do more than just toasters. But again, this is based on Consumer Reports member surveys on the average predicted reliability. So when you're looking for a vehicle here at the end of the year, first of the year, consider these numbers when you check out that report. And then if you are going to narrow it down, use that quotes.everymandriver.com for the free price quotes in your area from qualified dealerships. So if you want to see what maybe Toyota is offering in your area, but you don't Don't like what you see? Maybe expand that zip code and try a zip code nearby, travel a few miles, save a few hundred, possibly a few $1,000s on a new or used vehicle by using that quotes.everymandriver.com. There you go. Car reliability heading into 2024. The latest numbers on the average length of ownership for a vehicle is now around 8 years. Not too long ago, it was around 7, but now it's been increasing to 8. I'm sure some of that has to do with COVID a few years ago and people hanging on to their vehicles longer. The costs of vehicles, new and used, and how they have skyrocketed, interest rates, and so on. So people are hanging on to their cars longer. Here are some vehicles that are going to cost you the most in the long run in terms of repair. So this might help you decide what you want to buy if you're going to hang on to it for a long period of time. The 10-year cost of the following vehicles. Ram 2500 to 5500. The 10-year cost is between 25 grand and 26 grand. Right around that no matter what. So year one, just under $800 to own one of those vehicles. By year 10, it'll be about $5,000 on that year to keep that vehicle maintained. The chance of needing repairs on that vehicle, about 80% through the life of it. Porsche Cayenne, 10-year cost, 20 grand. So year one, $700. By year 10, almost $4,000. The chance of needing a major repair on that vehicle, about 60%. Looking at the Ram ProMaster City and Cargo Van, just to give you some stats here, around 20 grand overall. So if year one, $600. By year 10, $3,800. Odds are of getting repairs, 63%. BMW X7, $18,500 over the 10 years of ownership of that vehicle. So year one, $650. Year 10, $3,400. It's a 55% chance you're going to have some kind of repair for that vehicle. Land Rover Range Rover. This is a joke to me, but 10-year cost, 18 grand. Seems like it should be higher. First year, $700. Year 10, $3,200. Chance of needing some major repairs, 50%. You throw in another BMW. How about the X6M? $19,000. 55% chance you'll have some repairs during that time. Year 1, $700. Year 10, $3,500. Porsche Macan, 20 grand also for the 10-year cost, and then a 61% chance of having to get some repairs. So these could really drain your savings if you want to buy one of those because of the constant repairs over the life of that vehicle. So choose wisely. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.